All boats off cleanly. And as they come up to us, it looks pretty level. I'd say it's the Princeton 4V in the lead. Princeton 4V by a bow ball. But right now we're looking at 3 boats across with the Princeton 4V, Penn 3V, Princeton 3V, who are all sitting up about 4 seats on Georgetown. .250 gone, and it is the Princeton 3V and 4V going toe-to-toe. Both have about 3-4 seats on the Penn 3V. Penn 3V sitting up about 5 seats on Georgetown. Stroking this Princeton 3V, looking very relaxed in there. Looking over, he sees that the Princeton 4V is still very much with them. Both the Princeton 3V and 4V sitting up a length on Penn. Penn sitting up about a length on Georgetown.
Those Princeton boats are looking pretty even still, going through the 500.
And now it looks like we've got a major surge here from the Princeton 3V.
4V, though, still holding 1 length over Pennsylvania 3V.
Yeah, very impressive by the Princeton 4V here. So right now, we'd call it the Princeton 3V up maybe a seat on the Princeton 4V. Princeton 4V has a little bit of open back to Penn. Penn sitting up about 5 seats on the Hoyas.
But Georgetown looks like they've taken a little bit of a push.
Georgetown kind of having a hard time with the conditions here. A lot of blades smacking the water. 750 gone though, and it is the Princeton 3V in the lead over the Princeton 4V. Princeton 4V has open water back to Penn and Georgetown.
Penn losing a little bit of that lead over Georgetown though. Georgetown's eating back into it.
Yeah, Georgetown definitely trying to find their stride here, move back into the Quakers.
But the Princeton 3V really hitting their rhythm and moving well here, coming up on the 1,000.
Princeton 4V still very much there, not going anywhere. So through the 1,000-meter mark, it's going to be the Princeton 3V by about half a boat over the Princeton 4V, who is up open on Penn and Georgetown. Penn still sitting up about 5 seats on the Hoyas.
And those 2 boats are battling it out though. Penn and Georgetown really fighting each other right here with about 800 meters to go.
At this point in the race, about 750 meters to go. It's the Princeton 3V sitting up about 7-8 seats on the 4V. 4V still sitting up open on Penn and Georgetown. Georgetown not letting Penn get away.
Boats continuing to push. The Tigers are making this gap bigger.
And the Tigers really marching away with this one. The 3V and 4V looking much better than when they raced Georgetown the first time around. And Georgetown now coming back on Penn. Georgetown now about 3 seats down on Penn.
This is where the race is right here. Georgetown and Penn. Georgetown making a big push.
Georgetown feeling it here. Throwing a bit of water, but it looks like they're going to get through Penn here. However, at the front of the pack, it is the the Princeton 3V. Now with good clearance over the Princeton 4V. Princeton 4V up good open on both Georgetown and Penn. Penn and Georgetown here duking it out for third place here.
Princeton 3V looking the cleanest that I have seen them look in a long time. Working through these conditions very well. But it's Georgetown up by about a seat over Penn.
Yeah, Georgetown making a good push here. They're going to have to get a little more ahead. They've got a shorter boat. So they're going to have to be a little bit more ahead to keep that ball in front. So, into the last 250 is the Princeton 3V, followed by the Princeton 4V. Still up open on the other two crews.
Georgetown now, though, 6 seats.
Through Penn.
6 seats over Penn.
Princeton 3V just keeping it at their pace to the finish line. This Georgetown crew, not the cleanest, but they have got a lot of desire and a lot of passion, and that's what's propelled them through the Quakers here. So the way this one is going to finish, it's going to be the Princeton 3V over the Princeton 4V, the Princeton 4V over the Georgetown 3V, the Georgetown 3V over the Penn 3V.
5 strokes to go left for this Georgetown 8, now open water over Penn.